Today, guys, I decided to do another discussion video, and later we'll be going on Reddit to see what's been going on there too. But guys, all I'm going to say is even though Clash Royale hasn't been in the best place recently in terms of the state of the game, I think we can all agree Clash Royale's marketing team deserves a raise. So 2 hours ago, they posted another tweet basically hinting or basically revealing 100% what the next evolution is, which we already knew was probably going to be the archers. But let's just open up the foot tweet from yesterday real quick, shall we? Just to see how many likes it has. It has almost 19,000 likes and over 2,800 bookmarks. That is just absolute insanity. And from the foot, people were already like, okay, it's probably gonna be the archers. But now this pretty much confirms it. As you guys can see, look at this zoomed in picture of the hair. Now the hairstyle is different. It's in a ponytail, so that's a little different, but the evolution changes how cards looks, as we know. And yeah, this pretty much confirms it's the archers. Before we get into more information, we got a quick sponsor for today's video. Thank you so much, Viking Guard, for sponsoring today's video. Viking Guard is a Viking and Nordic mythology themed RPG game that has features for both casual players and strategic players to enjoy. This simulation game is perfect to play if you're looking to just relax and have fun. There are so many characters you can collect in this game. You can improve your Viking tribe and level up your fleet. Be sure to explore the 9 realms of mythology and discover the lost artifacts, because that's going to allow you to improve your powers so you can take on legendary monsters such as dragons and krakens. And if you want to take a break from fighting and just chill, you can mine, farm, collect pets, and even feed them, alongside discovering other interesting stories inside of the game as well. And now is one of the best times to start playing the game, with the Halloween event starting up October 20th with Halloween pets such as the Pumpkin Kitten and Pumpkin Warrior, and for the first time, vampires are in the game for you to challenge and acquire. So what are you guys waiting for? Get in on the action by clicking the link in the description below and downloading Viking Guard for free today. Alright, now let's check out some of the comments. I'm kind of scared to read some of these considering what some of them were yesterday. No foot equals to no party. Okay, Morton, didn't this Danny guy reply literally the same emoji under yesterday's leak? E-Barb's evolution. Okay, so Lucas really looked at that and was like, those are definitely the E-Barbs. Hold up. Let him cook. Can't wait for them to turn invisible and do splash damage. Add... Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, this is getting weird. I'm out. Okay, but speaking of weird, though, this guy made a tweet literally an hour ago. By the way, he's the biggest Spanish creator in the game. He's got like 5 million subs or something crazy like that on YouTube. He just exposed Clash Royale because, wait a second, I didn't even realize this. Bro pulled up the age of the archers, which is only 16. So... look, all I'm going to say is Clash Royale is going to have to chill a little bit with these leaks, alright? Let's just put it that way. Alright, let's look at some of the top posts on Reddit this week. Might be overthinking this. By the way, hi OJ. Okay, so he's saying hi to Orange Juice for some reason. Mega Knight does area damage. Spawns a troop. Can only be played on your side, and it's considered a troop. Royal Delivery. Area damage, spawns a troop, can only be played on your side. So it's comparing both of them, and yet one is a troop, but the Royal Delivery is a spell. This is actually like kind of interesting, but I saw a comment that actually explains it pretty much perfectly. The real difference between restricted placement spells and spawn damage troops is the spells can always be placed over towers. Like the Royal Delivery, you can play it on top of your tower. Doesn't seem like a big deal, but you can play the Royal Delivery over the tower to stop Goblin Barrel, but the Mega Knight has to be timed perfectly. Yeah, because it doesn't let you play it on the exact tower tile. You kind of have to place it like off to the side a little bit, if that makes sense. Same with the Goblin Barrel, which is a spell, and the Miner's a troop. The barrel can be planted on a tower, but the miner cannot. Well, there you go. So this is captioned Heaven and Back. I wonder what that means. It's marked as a bug, but I wonder if this is something you can actually do in game. Let's check this out. So Bandit's played in the pocket. Fisherman pulls it from far away. Ice Spear jumps across the whole map. NATO comes in. What the heck even happened, huh? The fact that you can't exit this until you've made a full deck is so mind-boggling stupid. So he's talking about the challenge, Building Graves challenge. Oh, but this is the same thing too for global tournaments and potentially even grand challenges and stuff like that. It's pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they should actually allow you to close out of it if you want, because you have to exit the game, literally. That's the only other way if you don't make a deck. Am I forbidden to play other modes, to copy decks, to literally do anything? And the worst part is you can't even click on the events tab without directly going to this. Supercell should be ashamed and fixed. I agree. It's like a small thing, but it's a little annoying, you know? What other use is there for these gold stars other than to make your cards pimped out? I mean, literally nothing. They, for some reason, stopped adding star levels and skins to cards. They were doing it for a little bit, but then they put a complete halt to it basically for the last couple of years. I don't know why they don't at least add them to champions or to the cards that got the evolutions. They really should have some more available, because kind of like this guy said, otherwise it's just kind of sitting in there in your balance, not really doing anything. They will finally give up. Clash Royale devs, after they see Clash Mini become free to play for everyone. Holy asshole. Wait, what? I don't understand what this even means. Isn't Clash Mini not even global yet? I don't know if that game's ever going to go global. It's been like over a year at this point. I don't know what's going on. Champion idea multi-machine. Ooh, let's check these out. I kind of love these card concept ideas. So that's the builder guy that's like in the flying machine basically, which makes sense because it's like a type of machine. 5 elixir. It's a champion as specified. It starts as a single targeting ground unit. Activating the ability turns him into an air unit. Doing it again causes him to land. While in the air, he'll ignore ground troops. When his ability is used, he'll deal knockback and light damage to nearby troops on the elevation he's entering into. The elevation. Misspoke there. Okay, so those are the stats. I mean, obviously, those probably have to be adjusted a bit, but I kind of like that idea because I really wanted a champion to be added into the game where its ability is changing from going into the air or going back on the ground, because that's a mechanic we haven't seen before in the game, and that's actually something I thought should have been implemented kind of a while ago, because it would be a unique feature that we haven't seen before. I have negative season tokens? What? How is that even possible? Minus 1,500? Wait, how is that even a thing? I've seen people have negative gems because they refund them or whatever, but how can you have negative season tokens? Okay, someone's got to explain that to me, because I actually don't know. Bro's going to go missing any day now. Supercell about to turn the guy into a skeleton. How does that even happen? Probably refunded the shop offer. But how do you pass Royale? I don't know. I do not know. Someone needs to explain. A card concept that has probably been thought of before, the Elixir Storage. Slowly gains elixir throughout its lifespan. When destroyed, it gives the player all of its stored elixir, and it leaves behind an elixir blob if it was destroyed at maximum capacity. The lifetime would be 30 seconds, maximum storage 8 elixir, elixir per second 1/4, and the hit points 650. So does this mean if you're over 10 elixir, like any of that extra elixir goes to the storage? I mean, that could be interesting, but this would be absolutely horrible inside a cycle deck. So I feel like it would kind of just be like the elixir collector, even though it's an entirely different thing. Like, everyone would just use them inside of Three Musketeers or Golem, and I just think it would make a very kind of just like broken type of card that really depends on matchup. So I don't know how I feel about this. It's kind of a cool concept, but maybe we want to just leave the Elixir Storage for Clash of Clans.